Have you ever noticed that every few weeks you feel like you're starting over? New routines, a new planner, a new workout, maybe a new cleaning schedule, a new habit tracker. And for a few days, maybe even a few weeks, it feels like this is the one. This is a week that you're committing and you are sticking to it. But then real life happens. I don't think you're starting over because you're lazy or you're doing things wrong. I think you're starting over because you are building routines into your life for a version of your life that doesn't actually exist. Hi, I'm Kay. Welcome in or welcome back. My family is out for the day. I am plopped here in my bedroom to just chat with you real quick about why you keep starting over. I talk here about living a more intentional life, one that you don't have to recover from. How do we create that? How do we get there? Well, this is step number one. Today, I'm sharing with you 4 reasons why I see my clients and most people starting over again and again and again. And then we're going to talk about how to fix it. Number one, you're starting too big. You're not just saying, I'm going to start a new walking habit. You're saying, I need a whole new life by Monday. So I'm going to have that walking habit, but I'm also going to have a cleaning reset, but I'm also going to have a weekly meal plan. And I'm going to start a new workout routine, as well as not use my phone on Sundays, and then also get to bed on time and get 10 hours of sleep every night. And Monday comes around, and suddenly you have this insurmountable hill of new habits and routines that your brain has to remember and complete. You didn't build a routine, you built an entire personality overhaul. You need to start smaller. But number two, you're copying your routines instead of building your own from your real life. We talked about this in the last systems video, which I will link here, all about how we see routines and we add them into our lives, thinking, well, it's working for that person, so it must be what I'm missing in my life. But we are not asking if this routine fits our life, our kids' lives, our work life, our home, our energy, our season, our capacity. A good routine in the wrong life is a wrong routine. Number three, you don't have a plan B. Most routines are built for the best case version of life. They're built for when nothing goes haywire. They're built for a Monday through Sunday that's normal. But if your routine only works when all your kids sleep, when no one gets sick, when there's no fires at work, when your energy is perfect and the house is calm, then it's not a real life routine. That's a fantasy routine because we know, especially as women and as moms, that our energy fluctuates. Our kids fluctuate. Nothing ever goes according to plan. And if you don't have a plan B, then your routine will not hold up. And lastly, the most important point, I think you're starting over again because you mistake a disrupted week for failure. Missing a day is not starting over. Missing 3 days is not even starting over. But when we have a messy week and we don't get back on our feet, it becomes starting over because you have decided that the whole thing is ruined and then you abandon it. You don't need to restart. You just need to return to the habit, the goal, the task, the routine. This is why in my 6 week shift, which I should have just posted the middle update before this video comes out, I am not trying to build a perfect routine overnight. I'm taking a full 6 weeks to decide what routine works for me. I'm noticing what falls apart every week, what needs to shift. I'm noticing where I need a smaller version instead of an impressive one. Strength training is working for me because I have a 10-minute version of my workout in case the day goes crazy. I made that plan B. So I don't think the goal is to build a perfect routine or a perfect life right away. I think we are on this journey to create a life we don't have to recover from. And you keep starting over because of these 4 things. I think your goal should be to build something small enough, honest enough, and flexible enough that you don't have to keep abandoning it every time something comes up in life. If you're in this cycle, feel free to hit like and subscribe and stick around because I talk about simplifying your life so you can create a life that you don't have to recover from. So you're not always waiting for the next vacation to finally get a break from your real life. I think that these 4 things can be overcome if we just stop trying to go so fast, so hard, so big. So I mentioned fixing this. What is a fix? Well, the fix is the 6 week shift. I am doing this on YouTube and on Instagram. I'm sharing the messy middle, the in between days, the days where I miss one of my habits, and the days where I'm celebrating hitting all of them. You can join our free Telegram chat where I am sharing my shifts and encouraging you to keep shifting in your life and creating this life you don't have to recover from. But I also offer the 6 week shift framework as your own take home DIY workbook. The links will all be where links belong. But in the end, I truly believe the fix is slowing down and starting smaller. Plan for things go wrong. Plan for your real life. This isn't a race to see who can make the most perfect routine the quickest. The point of life is to build one that we don't need a vacation from. And if we can do that by having our plan B setups, by not seeing a disrupted week as failure, and by starting small enough that we build a sustainable foundation, then I think you'll be on your path. Drop a comment down below if you have a question, or like I said, join the Telegram, the free group chat. I would love to talk to you there. And if you don't want to do it alone, you don't want to do the workbook by yourself, I also offer one on one coaching where I get into the nitty gritty of your actual life and we help you build a routine that works. Thanks for being here today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.